Welcome back to the vlog. Today we are going to Halong Bay. Before we officially enter the bay, we are going to a pearl farm to learn about pearl making. When debris gets stuck in oysters and they can't flush it out, oysters coat this debris in their own mother of pearl material, like a guard against an intruder. Here you can see the staff artificially inserting a little bit made of shell into the oyster. The next step not shown here is where the oysters are placed back into the ocean for the pearl to develop before being extracted and graded like you see here.
Hi! We are on the way to our cruise and they're transiting from a small ferry to the larger one.
For our 3 days, 2 nights at Halong Bay, we chose the Phoenix cruise. And here's our room with a perfect window view. We started exploring the cruise, and here's the top deck, a perfect place for evening drinks while watching the sunset. Then, the dining room where we had most of our meals at. After a short sail, we arrived at the middle of Halong Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Vietnam's Quang Ninh province. Since 2019, single-use plastic has been banned on tourist boats, and this ban has helped to keep the waters in Halong Bay clean and clear. After lunch, we headed to our first destination, the T-Top Island, which was named after the Russian cosmonaut German T-Top who have visited the island in 1962. The crescent-shaped island offers a wide beach perfect for swimming and water sports. Instead of swimming, we opted for a 120 meters climb to the top of the island where we got to enjoy a panoramic view of Halong Bay. In case you're wondering, that is 450 steps to the peak. Afterwards, we got some coconut juice and people watched before our next activity at the Sot Cave. From the dock, we climbed 25 meters up to the grotto's mouth. The chamber is filled with stalagmites lighted by multicolored lights. These fully natural rock formations are shaped like animals and objects, such as the Malayan, a man's treasure, or Guan Yin, the goddess of mercy. Then we went back to the cruise for a nice sunset drink and dinner before closing off day 1 at Halong Bay. Chilling on the balcony now. How was the day? Good. Day 2 started with a buffet breakfast freshly cooked by the staff before we head back to T-Top Island for a transit to another island for kayaking.
1, 2, I like that. Got me feeling like I care. Shyer than I can admit. Cover me in lilac, no I like that. So nice, yeah. One look, give me butterflies. Lush, it's my favorite color. Rosy, sweet, you got me.
Here we got to paddle under caves, sometimes even having to lean backwards to get through. Brush up on your kayaking skills since some caves like this one are quite narrow and would require some precise paddling to get through.
I got the stars in my eyes, I can't breathe. Peaches and cream put the glow in my cheeks. It's my favorite color, rosy sweet, you gotta be hush. I look good, but you look better on me, don't you? Touch your bust and I'm not coming down anytime soon. Hush, yeah, you're making me hush.
You will also get to swim in the clear waters, but keep your eyes out for jellyfishes in this area.
Hello.
You look better on me, don't you? Your touch, baby, so soft on my skin like perfume. Falling deeper in your kiss and it's a bliss. Honey candy, chartreuse, I'm getting warmer. Temperature rise.
After kayaking, we did a bit of swimming beside our ferry and were brought to another pole farm.
We are at Halong Pearl Farm.
Is it a dream? I got the stars in my eyes, I can't breathe. Peaches and cream put the glow in my cheeks.
Remember the part we didn't manage to see at the previous farm? This is how the planted oysters are released back into the water for the pearl to develop. We then ended day 2 with squid fishing.
We are doing some squid fishing.
After 30 minutes, we were wondering if there's any squid to be caught in the first place at all, and headed back to the room to rest. Day 3 is a misty day. It started with an early morning ride to Hang Luon Cave, this time for a bamboo boat ride. Although called a bamboo boat, these rides are now modernized with metal components. The boat, consisting of around 8 people, is powered by a single person paddling. The Luon Cave is 4 meters wide, and depending on the water level, the cave ceiling might be anywhere between 2.5 to 4 meters high. It is formed over millions of years with the impact of waves and sea breeze eroding the foothills of the Limestone mountains. Before emerging from the water, Luon Cave was an underwater cave when the sea levels were higher.
More than just the way I make you feel. Oh my coyote, you belong to nobody, nobody.
As we moved into the Hang Luon Lagoon, we started seeing more boats and kayaks. And upon leaving, our boat even have to queue to exit.
Made me mixtapes that you think I like. When my trust and steal my heart just like a thief in the night. And you know the sweetest.
Then, our last activity before leaving Halong Bay, a spring roll making session. The guide shared a bit about the ingredients and steps before we got hands-on.
Won't be hanging on.
With that, we headed back to Hanoi. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next vlog where we will be going to Ninh Binh and other attractions like the museums and the water puppet theatre in Hanoi.